Hey everyone, it's me Stagger. So, what about the next Nuzlocke? Well, for those who've been following casual Minecraft, they would know that at one point I worked 2 jobs. And then eventually it got to the point where they were only giving me 1 day a week. Actually, I didn't mention this, but they were giving me only 1 day a week, and then, or one of them were, and then so I quit that job, and now I'm only working 1 job. But because I am part-time in that job, my schedules are not fixed. And not only that, but I'm also a pet owner now, and my pet really needs a lot of love and attention because it was neglected by their previous owners. So, yeah, time is a little bit scarce in my department because of the whole issue. Well, because of the issues I just mentioned. I don't have a set fixed point of time where I can just wind down and play a video game for an hour, and also I have to take care of my pet, and so yeah, in fact he's on me right now, but that's another story. Anyway, so what's going on? Well, basically I will be doing a few tweaks to the scheduling of the whole thing. Because I don't know when I'm going to be able to upload a video, what I will be doing instead is uploading within 7 days. Because in American law, you're not supposed to work like 5 days straight. So eventually I will be kind of needing a day off and blah 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 blah. So yeah, that will be changing, and that does mean that there will be a lot more content a lot faster. Another change would be is that since I have less time with my, needing to take care of my pet, I will be reducing the time for, basically, I will be reducing the time on each video under 40 minutes. I want everything to be within 30 to 39 minutes long, and so that will be a change, and that's also a good thing because, everything is a lot easier to view. In fact, I'll go ahead and state that this was actually requested by someone in my Crystal Nuzlocke. You can actually see the comment on the screen, and although I didn't do it during Crystal, I will be doing it for now on with every future Nuzlocke. Even if I were to find a different job and get full-time, that will be the thing. That will be a thing that is a permanent change. Now, as for the Nuzlocke itself, when will it come out? Well, like I said, I won't be doing it immediately, but I am planning on doing another Let's Play on a different game. And in a sense, you can call this kind of like an intermission. Every single game, and I plan on keeping that consistency too, because every single Nuzlocke I've been through actually had an intermission in a way, even though there's only technically 2 Pokemon Nuzlockes, where basically Pokemon Green Intermission was actually sharing the Wanderer, so that way I have a sense on using the abilities and tools that I have, with Pokemon, and I can, and sharing the Wanderer, for those who played the game, it's hard. They know how hard it is. So playing that game first, then playing Sharing the Wanderer playing Sharing the Wanderer first, then playing Pokemon Green, that made the whole thing, I believe that made the whole thing a lot easier. And then, for Pokemon Crystal's intermission, it was Telefang. And the only reason why I did that was, well, because there wasn't an official recorded Telefang, like, video Telefang Nuzlocke, and I thought I might as well do it. I didn't realize that there was actually a forum or a thread hosting a Nuzlocke of Telefang until after I did the Telefang Nuzlocke. Hey buddy, I see you're awake. Anyway, so, okay, there we go. He's not climbing on my shoulder. Anyway, so yeah, so this one is actually gonna revolve around Pokemon trading card game, and everyone I'm pretty sure a lot of people know about that game. It's really fun. And so, but there is going to be a twist to it, and I'm not going to spoil that. But what I will go ahead and say that, the next Nuzlocke is not what you're going to be thinking. For those who've seen the full ending of Pokemon Crystal Randomizer Nuzlocke, you wouldn't actually know that we switched to a certain somebody, looks like is a heroine of Kanto. So, but because I am a little bit lacking in the lore department, there is actually some hidden lore within Nuzlocke. I am planning on making the prequel first. Like, why is Nuzlocke a thing? How did it get accepted into society? And blah 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 blah. I know that some people might be thinking it's not the official, it's not the official term of Nuzlocke, but this is my story. This is my interpretation of Nuzlocke. It doesn't have to follow the comics. Anyway, yeah, and I will go ahead and explain that lore isn't really well explained, and this will help kind of make you guys understand what's going on. And I am planning on making some kind of reimagining of Pokemon Green that will go into heavily explaining the lore of basically the whole series. And yeah, the only way I could do that is either through webcomic or through a hack movie. I'm not sure what the official term is. In fact, there's probably was never an official term, but I guess it would be a Hackmon web series or something, I don't know. But whatever the case is, yeah, we'll be doing that. Either one of those, depending on which one is easier to do. More than likely it's the Hack web series. So that way you guys can get a sense of what's really going on. Because I didn't really plan on making this a series until the very end of Pokemon Green. So yeah, for those that actually, are paying attention and looking at the lore of the series, then good job, really. And for those that are just starting out, wondering what the heck I'm talking about, I'm not asking you to go ahead and watch the series because, it's ridiculously long, and eventually, at some points, I have actually lost interest into doing it. But, it's still one of those things that I just feel like I gotta continue. I gotta push forward to go ahead and make it complete because, I'm a procrastinator and it's very rare for me to actually finish up an entire series. So, yeah, that's kind of the whole reasoning behind, I guess, doing this in a sense. Because I kind of like telling stories, and that's something that I could barely even finish on my second channel even, and so this was just kind of an easy way of telling someone's story, or really just a story in general, while, doing a gaming hobby, and you see it unfold and you experience the same struggles that I am, and I interpret those struggles into the character. So basically, so yes, there will be another Nuzlocke. I'm not saying which version I'm playing though. You'll have to wait for that. But that will not happen until after Pokemon Trading Card Game. And Pokemon Trading Card Game will actually be playing on April. So the reason why I'm doing that is because even though February means absolutely nothing to me, March is a day where basically it's my birthday. March has my birthday in it, and another thing is that I just need to get used to my scheduling, because they've been kind of hiring me, or they've been kind of requesting me to come in early one day and then late another, and I gotta figure out this pattern. They said they were willing to change it so that way I work in the afternoons, but I'll see how it goes. And yeah, so anyway, that's pretty much what's going to be happening. And this channel, my second channel, kind of has a similar issue that's going on, but it's like for a completely different reason. So anyway, that's it, and I'll be seeing you. I hope you look forward to the next Nuzlocke.